Jesus.
Well, what's really going on here is that if you study what Mao Zedong did, what Mao did when he took over China, for one of the first things he did after he came into power in China is he had all the top communist leaders across China that were under him. He had all of them go out and badmouth him in public. And all of his top leaders all began to spread stories about Mao as he's a criminal and he's this and he's that and he's a liar and all this kind of shit, bad mouthing Mao. Why? Because he told them to do that. So they're out bad mouthing the Mao and calling him every name in the book, and they're the communist leaders. And so the people hearing the communist leaders ranting and raving about Mao, well, what they were saying was obviously true. And fuck, everybody knows he's a fucking criminal. You don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure that out. And everybody knows he's worthless as a tit on a boar, and he's sold out his country and all that. So everybody realized, and they knew that was true. But now that the communist leaders are saying it, now they felt more safer coming out and agreeing and talking about it, because even the leaders now see it. So now the people start talking publicly about it because they feel safer knowing that all the leaders across China are talking about it. That's what Mao wanted to know. That's what Mao wanted to know. Who is it that's thinking that I'm a fucking criminal? Who is it that could be my enemies? So my people go out there, that I hire them to go out there and badmouth me so I can see who is thinking this way. And so the people who jump in with my leaders and say, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what he wanted to know. There's no way that he would know who loved him and who doesn't love him, who was loyal to him and who's not loyal to him. So the only way to do it is to put your own people out there bad-mouthing you and see who jumps in to support them and get their names and their addresses and where they live, because they're out there supporting the communist leader that's calling the Mao a criminal. That's what he wanted to know. Who's going to agree with him?
Yeah.
So now they know. Now Mao knows who's thinking and who thinks that way. He already now knows who you are. And then you find out all the communist leaders were only doing that because they were told to do that. And now all the people that were innocent coming in to support these communist leaders and what they were saying, now Mao knows who they are and where they live. That's what he wanted to know. So anyway, that's what's happening here.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening here. That's why what's his name? Alex Jones. Alex is a great guy. I like him and all that. But I think now that the government is just watching who's agreeing with Alex and who's on the show, who's agreeing with him. And one day soon, the come down's going to come down, like Dick Gregory used to say. When the come down comes down, they're going to come knocking your door, and you go into a FEMA camp, and you are finished.
They want to do
your
that.
ass is out of here.
I look at it like, they want to do that anyway.
Well, they're going to do it anyway. Yeah, it's coming.